What is this, like Deathstalker 12 or something? Oh. Megaforce on beta, jeez. Oh man, let's do Bugbuster. Oh, that would be so cool. Randy Quaid, Catherine Hike, Meredith Salinger, jeez. George Takei, this is a good one. Oh my God.
Oh, hi, Josh.
Oh, hi, Mike.
What are you doing?
I was just looking at movies that we could watch. Look at this one, it's Bugbuster.
Oh, I've always wanted to watch that one.
Yeah, we could do that one, and
Sure.
I don't know if we want to stick with like sci-fi stuff, or we could cross out like Cyber Ninja. That's like maybe like an action crossover. That'd be pretty
Yeah,
good.
unfortunately, today though is a Wheel of the Worst episode. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah.
We're doing 3 feature films: sci-fi, action, or horror.
Yeah, hey.
So we're gonna let you pick out. Maybe do you want to pick out sci-fi?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Let's do. Oh gosh. Well, we could do.
Actually, don't waste your time. We're doing a wheel episode. Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Could you stop?
We're doing like three sci-fis.
Okay.
No,
we're not, are we?
Doing 3 actions. No, we're doing a wheel episode. Wheel of the Worst, baby.
Okay, really though. I know we're having fun. We're doing a whole thing. But what are we gonna do? Are we gonna watch movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yes. No, we are. No, I'm kidding. We're watching 3 action films.
Man.
Action on the Wheel of the Worst. What do you think about that? No, I'm just kidding. We're watching Light Blast. Right there. Check it out. Start reading the back of the box.
Well, it's from Lightning Video. Oh, Enzo G. Castellari. It's got Eric Estrada in it.
Oh, really?
Love Eric Estrada. It can destroy a city and perhaps the world.
You know, it can destroy the world. The Wheel of the Worst, because that's what we're doing today. We're not watching that. Josh, you texted me last night. You said, Mike, when are we doing another Wheel of the Worst episode? I want to be in on that shit.
I did?
No, you texted me, when are we watching 3 classic movies, like horror, sci-fi, and action? And I responded, new number, who dis? And you said, it's Josh. And I said, come on over, let's watch 3 science fiction films on today's episode of Best of the Worst. What's so funny?
Like,
pick out 3 science fiction films right by the shelves.
No, I'm not doing it anymore.
What would you rather do? Watch an action, a horror, and a science fiction featured film, or do a Wheel of the Worst episode?
I don't know anymore, Mike.
So, today we're doing a Wheel of the Worst episode.
Oh.
So you ready to spin the wheel 3 times? Because on the wheel are our names, and whoever's name it lands on gets to pick out a science fiction film, because we're watching 3 science fiction films today.
Well, then let's go spin the wheel and see which name.
No, I'm kidding. We're just doing a regular Wheel of the Worst episode.
Yeah.
What about horror? We have so many horror pictures.
Yeah. I mean,
in fact, we have more action films than we have horrors.
That's true. There's so many over there.
So why don't we watch 3 movies?
Okay.
Because we have so many movies instead of wasting our time doing a stupid Wheel of the Worst episode.
Yeah.
No, let's do a Wheel of the Worst episode. I love doing them. Rich, what do you want to do? No, that's Josh. Because today we're doing a Wheel of the Worst.
Action.
I guess that's what he said. Yeah.
And action. And action.
We're here.
Oh, I know what this is. It's the wheel.
It's the Wheel of the Worst.
Yeah.
Classic Wheel of the Worst, no gimmicks, no pick a black spine, no junka, no nonsense, straight up classic, random ass tapes and DVDs being spun and selected at random.
I mean, that's a gimmick.
Let's talk about, it's Fabio, it's time for romance. Starring in the first romance video novel, the very first and last romance video novel.
Yeah.
Ready to get all hot and sweaty with our beefcake friend Fabio if we land on the film?
It is summer in Wisconsin, so it's fairly warm out.
I heard 6,000 gallons of oil were used in the production of this film.
How much conditioner, though? Because this hair.
He wants his...
Oh. Okay.
And it makes the bird slip off his head during impact. What's up next on the Wheel Horse?
Next up, it's a woman's guide to firearms.
Yeah.
Presented by Gerald McGrady. Remember him? He was Major Dad.
Oh. If you're wearing an ascot, don't mess with this lady.
That's right.
Ironically, it looks like a man in a wig.
Yeah.
So she's going to get mansplained by Major Dad on how to use a gun?
It does seem that way. And then we're going to watch it.
This is sexist. It's just presuming that most women don't know how to use a firearm. What about a man's guide to firearms presented by two ladies?
I'd watch that.
You got some limp-wristed, non-masculine men up there, and have some masculine ladies explaining to them how to use a firearm for once.
Actually, no, I wouldn't watch that because I clearly know how to use a firearm already.
Yes, that's right. We've shot guns. That was the one thing I wasn't there for that I wish I was.
Yeah.
So I would have put that gun right in my mouth. Up next. Up next, TV and Me by Dale and Liz Von Siegen.
Oh.
And Randy Benefield.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
This is actually not the tape box. This is the discussion guide because it didn't come with a box. This video is designed to be used with the 10-week, they forgot a space between the 10-week, teaching unit TV and Me.
So this is going to take us 10 weeks?
Yeah.
That's a long video.
Yeah. What's up next, Josh?
Entities, The Beginning, a film by Trey Smith. What's next?
This could save your child's life. No punctuation of any kind, not even a period.
It's very deadpan.
I would accept a question mark or an exclamation mark there. This could save your child's life.
You get exclamation points down here.
Yeah, the critics raved.
Yeah.
But this could save your child's life. Question mark, this or this?
This could save your child's life?
Yeah, some punctuation would, but he's just a talking smoke detector, so he's
Can't
probably
expect a
not
lot.
very intelligent. He can detect smoke and make a loud noise. He's not very good at grammar. Fire safety for kids. I want to say this will obviously look familiar to a lot of people, the famous fire safety video, but
That's what I was thinking.
I have a feeling it might be just a little different. What's up next, Josh?
Mini Monkey Magical Music? Is that for educational purposes? I think that's what I thought. It's really hard to read. But is this Mini Monkey?
I don't know.
This is the magical music. All right, Mike, what's the last movie or tape or whatever? What's that?
Wow.
Was that the last one?
Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
We have 6 more.
Got through half the way.
I want to be done!
So,
What's the next thing? What is this thing?
thinking like a woman, Mary-Kate Olsen. It's really showing her age
Wow.
in this video.
She looks different.
Oh, The Life and Times of Mary Kay Ash?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's, you've heard of Mary Kay Cosmetics?
Yeah, I have.
That's her.
Oh, that explains why her cosmetics look so good.
Yeah.
It would be a pretty funny if she looked like a wreck on the cover. That would be funny. So, The Life and Times of Mary Kay Ash. I have zero interest in watching this, but that's pretty much everything on here. So.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to watch any of this, but that's the whole point of this, isn't it? It's been a countdown to Armageddon. It's the final apocalypse. It has astonishing predictions of the future with John Cena.
Oh, yeah. John Cena future.
That's like,
It's the final apocalypse. Sorry, I couldn't sing the last note or else we would have got a copyright strike.
Oh yeah, cuts right there. Was it 13 notes? I do want to know.
Demonetization. You've been deplatformed.
Can they do age restriction for bad singing? Because
You said one too many times. What's up next?
Oh, God! It's you. You're next.
Grandpa's Magical Toys.
Grandpa's Magical Toys! 1 hour live action!
I don't want to know what Grandpa's Magical Toys are, but we might find out.
It's a lively musical adventure.
Based on the best-selling We Sing and Play complete songbook included.
Oh, good. We have visual aids for this one if it actually is included, which I'm kind of doubting since it came from some sort of used.
Oh, it was once owned by David Thomas. He wrote his name on with a pen.
Oh!
You see that? Right there.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if that's the Peruvu guy or the Wendy's guy.
Oh, it could be the Wendy's guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had this. He was Grandpa.
And that's for Wendy's kids?
Yeah, Grandpa had a bunch of magical toys.
They're spatulas mostly.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Lorenzo's Songbook, Volume 1, The Discovery.
Who is Lorenzo and what is in his songbook is the question for today. Is that like a Native American like dream catcher thing? What is that?
Kind of looks like it, yeah.
He's been doing arts and crafts? What the fuck picture is that? It's so bizarre.
This
It's
is
like a bunch of
real
hearts
weird.
on a rope.
It's like,
Is he at a table or is that a pillow? Is he on the phone?
that's a brush. It looks like a brush.
It looks like he's holding like a small knife.
Oh no, never mind, that's like
And what
lines
is
in the
the,
back.
what are these?
Those are like leather stitches.
Oh, it's like like a book. Oh, okay, I get it. I get the that's.
Yeah.
But what events are happening in the picture?
I think Lorenzo tripped and fell into a small town craft store.
Yeah, and he's like mid-fall. And that's where they snapped the picture. It's the only picture we have of Lorenzo.
Gotta run with it.
He died during the filming of the video. My favorite Tom Cruise film, Risky Business.
Oh, good. Alcohol, sexual abuse, alcohol and drug abuse, and drug hazing. I do remember a lot of that from Risky Business, actually.
Yeah.
Or was that Bachelor Party? Go ahead.
No, we can't get copyright flagged again. We'll lose our channel. Josh is saying I should sing the Beatles song, Why Don't We Do It in the Road? Because every time I read, why don't we do it in our sleeves? I can't help but think of Sir Paul McCartney belting out the classic hit, Why Don't We Do It in the Road? But I can't sing it.
Anyway, we're not going to watch this because look at this crap.
It's for grade 5, so it's above my intelligence level.
I made it all the way to grade 7. We're done!
We're done! Our destiny is in your hands, Josh.
This is going to go terribly, Mike.
Give it a good spin.
Oh, it's Major Dad presents A Woman's Guide to Firearms. This will be something.
Something sure is gonna happen, and some guns are gonna get shot, and
I hope that's true. Seems likely.
hot shit, let's go learn about firearms.
Well, being left alone in the house with Dylan does bother me. Hold on a second, will you? Dylan?
Blam. Blam. Come on.
Dylan, put the gun down.
I know, but it's your bedtime.
What the?
They're here. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
Run for it, Dylan.
Dylan's a fire
Take
starter.
this rope and jump out the window. Gouge his eyes out. Gouge his eyes.
Which brings up safety rule number 1. Always point the muzzle in a safe direction.
That makes a lot of sense.
As she watched shooters on the range through a large safety glass window, she wasn't sure what she was in for.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to steer.
I'll shoot your toupee right off. You fuck with me?
It's just my first time in a shooting range, and I guess I'm a little nervous.
Don't worry about that. I think you're going to enjoy this course. So shall we get started?
You know what I mean.
Classroom's right over there.
I'm ready.
Well, Rich, that was A Woman's Guide to Firearms.
Yes, we totally already watched. Oh, yeah. What is your problem?
Well, that was A Woman's Guide to Firearms.
Yes.
None of us are women, and none of us own firearms, so I'm glad we watched that.
Are you ready for the next failure?
You're gonna spin it? What do you want to? I want you to get this because it looks interesting.
You tell me this looks interesting. I don't
Yeah,
know.
aim for it,
This
aim for
also
it.
looks interesting but frightening. You know what? I'm gonna put my money on Countdown to Armageddon.
Okay.
Because
Let's do it.
I'm praying it's gonna say the Armageddon, in 2002.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I hear you.
So I'm going for that.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm the first person to land on a tape that does not have a box. And so I think that's a little bit special.
You're right, it is. Just a little bit. Well, let's go watch TV and me.
Sure, why not?
Oh, Slick!
Don't bother me now. I'm watching something really important on TV.
What are you watching?
It's a show called Buyer's Bargain Basement.
What? Why are you watching that? Slick, come out here.
What's so important? I told you I was watching
Now,
a...
Slick, why would you watch the channel that tries to sell you something? You haven't got any money.
Well, I was watching...
She's shaming him for being bored?
He's got googly eyes on his pupils?
Is that a good reason? Just because it's on?
Well, sure. Why not? I like to know...
Do you have your homework done?
Yeah, we can do that again.
I don't have any homework. I'm 35.
And poor!
Have you done the dishes like your mom asked you to?
She's dead.
Is he a lobster or a parrot?
He's a biker.
He's a puppet.
What are your plans for Tuesday night?
Oh, let me see. I'm gonna watch a movie.
On television?
Oh, no, cable.
It's all the same, Slick.
Does it matter if I go to the theater, Liz?
Whatever I see there, you're just gonna bitch about it anyway.
You get fucked, Liz. I'll kill you.
Go get laid. Go talk to Luigi.
Liz, you ever thought about minding your own fucking business?
Because when I find it, I'm going to peel his old skin back. Hi-ya! Oh, I'm just having some fun, that's all.
Well, fun is one thing, Slick, but violence is another.
Violence? I'm not violent. Hi-ya!
Jay!
Yes.
We've been doing this 10 years now? Have we ever been the two of us in front of this thing?
I'm gonna say probably.
Probably. Okay.
We'll pull it up right here.
Have we been on the other side? Something feels weird and off. And I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
It might be my unbalanced wheel because we've landed on these two tapes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm counting on you, Jay, to prove that my craftsmanship is not a fraud. Okay. So you need to land somewhere down here.
Look, as long as we land on Mini Monkey Magical music, that's all I care about. So entities, either one of those, but that's right here.
No,
That would be good as far as what we land on, but it'd be bad as far as proving Rich that the wheel is properly balanced.
Oh no!
So
Move it down to a different spot.
let's try that. Yeah, let's move it.
Grandpa's magical toys.
We'll put it right here, and we'll move Grandpa's magical toys here.
This has never been done before.
All right, I'm gonna spin it. Grandpa's magical toys!
God damn it.
I'm so glad I switched these.
Oh.
Beezle the Diesel here.
Beezle Diesel.
Wrong tape.
Wrong tape. Well, let's watch Beezle Diesel.
All right, well, we're just going to watch this.
Fuck it.
This is the episode now.
It's fine. It's fucking fine.
Okay, now children, finish your drawings and I'll be right back, okay?
Oh, did
Look at that
she just
90s
leave?
kid. Don't do it. He's drawing tits.
He's just writing fart. No, what are you doing? Don't raise your hand. Oh.
Are these kids enjoying this?
Go!
He seems upset. Uh-oh.
God!
Fuck! Ah! No!
Why are you excited? This is terrifying.
Yuckaroo, it's me, my very self, and I'm back to help you.
Oh my god.
I'm Hector,
He's Hector.
the protector.
Stop doing that.
His name really doesn't matter, and that's the focus point of the song.
I just want to know when the teacher's coming back, so this will end. Oh my god, 90s.
Rightaroo! Do you want to practice our plan?
Yeah,
Let's start a fire.
No, Beezle, fire's bad.
This
No.
is good fire.
Light the fat one on fire.
Your parents set me on fire.
Now I'm back.
We spun the wheel and we picked a couple videos. A whole bunch of things went wrong.
This is a wild
We had
night.
problems. We had problems today.
Wrong videos were in the wrong sleeves, and
We definitely didn't watch something that was terrifying that we will never ever talk about.
no, we
It's
did
like
not.
you load the wheel
What
up
you talking about?
with bullets, and you spin the chamber,
True.
Oh!
and then you just shoot yourself in the head.
Yeah.
This is the Deer Hunter episode of Best of
Diddy
the
Ma.
Worst.
Diddy Ma.
Well, that's funny. You bring up bullets and firearms and revolvers and chambers.
Oh,
and
that's not funny at all. I did it deliberately.
See,
because
Rich, he's a Segway man.
you are on the Segway and you're rolling right along into our first video called A Woman's Guide to Firearms, starring Major Dad and a lady who may or may not be dead.
Oh.
The word pistol always reminds me of the old westerns.
She's an actress, or was an actress, or played an actress.
She's
and
an actress
character actor man.
who
Jeffrey
is
Lewis.
definitely dead.
Yeah, he died.
He died. Gerald McRaney, I don't know.
If you own a gun, or even if you merely live in a house where someone else owns one,
Or if you live near Alec Baldwin. Well, either way, the point
Hooray
is,
for Hollywood.
It's all the same shit.
ladies gotta be careful when their husbands be out of town because they have a little child at home and
Who's
they're on
never
the phone.
seen in the
She's-
rest of the video.
No, but
He never comes back.
The point is, she's got to protect him. She's busy. She's reading scripts, and at night or during the day, I can't remember. She hears a bang or two outside, which
I think it's
sounded
getting dark.
I thought there were gunshots, but it might have been a raccoon that knocked over a garbage can. She got spooked, and because her husband wasn't home, she thought, I got to get a gun. And her friend stopped by.
She called her friend Jeff.
Who is it? Pizza. Pizza man.
Candy Graham.
Candy Graham. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's Jeffrey Lewis. He's an actor.
He's got
Character
a-
actor man who I know from Salem's Lot and The Devil's Rejects.
Is that the box you keep your gun in?
Yeah, we keep it for protection in the bedroom, but, well, to be honest, I don't really know how to use it.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm doing a film right now that calls for some fancy gun work, and I'm getting a few pointers from a guy named Mike Dalton. I'll be up late working. I'll keep an eye on your place. If there are any more problems, call me.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. I really appreciate it.
No problemo. As soon as I get home, I'll call you and give you the instructions.
Oh my God, could you be more drunk?
Bye. He's working on a Western, because howdy do, he's wearing some chaps.
Yeah.
Shows
Yeah, he
up
comes
later,
back later in
comical.
chaps.
You're jumping way ahead. Rich, tell us all about a lady's guide, a woman's guide to firearms.
What's left, Rich?
Well, then they show her how to use a gun. That's the rest of it.
No, you know what it's about. Tell us some more.
What more is it about?
Pretend you're
There's
talking to 100 million people, or however many people watch this crap, about what they didn't see and we saw. You know, we all saw it, but they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying you've already done 90% of the job.
They talked about someone's chaps. Talk about the video.
There is a lady, and her husband is out of town, and she has a child, and like, I don't know, the wind knocks over a garbage can outside her house, and that makes her scared. And so then her friend, character actor, comes over and says, "Hey, you really need to learn how to use them guns."
Tell me about that one.
Talk
Does he
talk
say,
to my
oh, yeah.
friend.
He refers her to his friend.
Talk to my friend who knows he was going to show me how to do the guns.
Go see my friend with the hair helmet.
I'm sorry, who is describing this video?
I'm just trying to help you along, Rich.
He says he met Wrinkleface at the toupee store, and they talked about hair helmets, which do not deflect bullets, but he said, "Come talk to my friend, he's not a creep."
Now let's talk about why you came here today.
But he will be not making eye contact with you as he
will
reads
stare off
cue
camera
cards. Yeah.
and nod at you at the same time.
And she's just a lady she may have handled a prop gun in a soap opera or two.
What kind of gun do you have at home, Lee?
Jesus.
Just lay it out.
She's got a little desk.
Yeah. she want to take some notes.
She's in gun school. In session.
She says that.
Did she?
Yeah.
I missed
She's
that.
like,
Yeah, there's a lot
Everyone is an actor or
There's
actress.
a lot of setup in the first part of the video that I thought was gonna, like, even though like the point of the video is to be a firearm safety video, I thought they were like sprinkling in little story things that would eventually have some sort of point. But then,
I mean, nothing that has a point. I mean,
No, there's no
like,
payoff
there's no
to
reason
anything.
for her to be an actor. That's such a specific thing. You know, it should be more general.
Because it was
than
made
that.
in Hollywood and everyone's a fucking actor and it seems like the most normal thing in the world, even though if you live literally anywhere else, it just seems strange and bizarre.
Yeah.
No, we figured out that it matters because she knows character actor guy, and he introduces her
But why
to
do we have
his
to have
friend.
character actor man?
It's like how
That's
everyone
where it falls apart.
Yeah.
It's like how every single one of Stephen King's protagonists is a fucking author. Literally
And they're all
every
from
fucking
Maine.
one. They're all from Maine. They're all authors.
Whoever
Doesn't
made this
matter. I
video
don't
was a
know.
struggling actor, so that's all they know.
Yeah. No, and I mean, the thing is, it would be fine if that was meant to be leading you through some sort of story that they wanted to tell, but it doesn't. It gets to a point and then it just hits a wall because they're busy talking about the differences between guns.
It's just a coincidence. I was going to say, like...
That's not a coincidence.
No,
they
maybe-
wrote it.
Maybe no. The fact that, like, she's an actress, like, it's just coincidentally...
Do I have to
like,
say it again?
No, listen.
Look, they wanted to put their friend who was a famous character actor in there, and so what are you
Listen.
going to have him do? I guess he's playing an
the
actor.
coincidence...
What else can a character actor do?
Shut up!
There's something else you should know.
The coincidence is that it's an actress in a produced video material. If she was like a lawyer or a doctor or whatever, it wouldn't be a coincidence. It just happens to be that the lady in the video who's an actor is an actor.
That makes a lot of sense.
You have
Actress,
forgotten.
Mike.
No, let's not.
Listen, I thought they were maybe after a famous actress got gunned down in her house or murdered, then they would be marketing this video to actresses.
The issue here, Mike, is that you've forgotten what the word coincidence means.
No, I didn't.
Because
Listen,
this is all deliberate. There's no coincidence here.
Oh, brother.
Listen, it's a must for millions of women.
Yeah.
Millions of women can be actresses or they can be housewives.
If she were playing a doctor and she got hired to play a doctor, but also in real life, and they didn't know when they hired her, she is a doctor, that would be a coincidence.
It doesn't matter. It's about a lady.
Well, that I agree with.
Yeah.
Okay, it's about a lady. Coincidentally, she happens to be an actress.
Here's
It's
the
not
weird
a
thing.
coincidence.
If you cut the first
She's
word off
just
of that,
an actress.
the rest of it is fine. She happens to be an actress.
She is deliberately an actress.
It's just the way you described it.
Well, here's where things
No, but
get...
she is in real life. So therefore, it's a coincidence.
That's why they cast her.
That's not a coincidence. It's just
Exactly.
a parallel.
She happens to be seeking. She happens to be seeking gun safety.
Good.
Instructions.
That's like anybody who ever plays an actor or an actress
Rich.
in anything. It's a coincidence. It's not how it works.
We're making a woman's guide to firearms, right? Our character in the video is a famous actress, right? We want to hire you. Well, I happen to be a famous actress. That's a coincidence.
Is she famous though?
Yes.
How?
She was in a woman's guide to firearms, and I saw it.
What
Mike,
else was she in, Mike?
Is there literally any woman they could have hired for this role where it wouldn't have been a coincidence?
A doctor.
So they had a, what you're telling me is, they had a 100% chance of this being a coincidence.
How you doing, Jay?
We have to hire an actor to play this actor. Oh my God! We accidentally cast an actor. What a coincidence!
No, at that point it becomes a catch-22.
Oh God!
Because you want to hire an actor to play an actor. That's why I said it would have been a coincidence.
Okay.
That is not at all a catch-22, Mike.
If they hired a regular lady who was an
A
actor to play an
catch-22 would
actor.
be a contradiction.
No, if they hired a regular lady who was an actor to play an actor.
It's as if you've read a movie or seen a film.
Catch-22 would be, we can't hire a doctor to play this actress, but we need an actress to play this doctor?
Why?
No, wait, that doesn't work either. I'm so confused.
No. All right, okay, hold on.
An actor can be a doctor.
I'm gonna full stop.
But a doctor cannot be an actor.
That's not true. Ken Jeong, he was a doctor that became an actor.
That's not true.
That is true.
No.
That's literally true.
That's what you call a coincidence.
God damn it. All right.
What's so important about that? You just pull it, don't you?
Pull that out of context clip.
With a smooth and continuous equal pressure. You'll see in a minute when we load.
All these are like a double entendre, so you can just.
Yeah, it has that like perfect level of corny production value that makes for fun little clips to use.
Are you sure I should pull it now? Yes. Squeeze it real hard, towards the tip. Is this hard enough? Yes. Eventually, it will explode. What happens when it explodes? You're done, and you should leave. What did you learn from this?
She goes to the gun range and the gun guy tells her all about guns, how to use a gun properly, and how to use a gun. Here's the thing.
She learns how a gun works.
Yes. Here's the thing I find curious about this video. We're talking about women doing this. Would it matter if it were a man? In like as far as the information they convey.
That's the thing is this is a genuinely informative video.
Yes. That makes a lot of sense.
But it has nothing to do with like women's
The knowledge
specifically.
seems very just general about guns.
Yeah.
There's nothing specifically about.
They don't frame it. They don't frame it in a way where it's like, oh, a woman's walking down an alley at night. Oh, she's scared. Like, there's nothing like that. It's just she's in her house. Like, it doesn't matter that she's a woman.
This isn't like a strong against crime kind of save yourself from crime thing. This is an advertisement for the NRA. This is an No, I mean this is a video that the reason this is handguns for women is because
I'm open ears. Yeah, I'll
is because they're
listen.
thinking, well, maybe we can sell more guns. We got to get women interested in guns. Only men are buying guns.
Okay.
So even though the information in this could apply to literally anybody, they shove, ladies' guide on there. And maybe we can get some women interested. Maybe we get some more customers. Hey, coming to the shooting range, it's really fun.
Come on, let's go do some shooting. Then we'll go shopping.
It's for everybody.
Good point.
It becomes her hobby at the end of this.
Oh yeah, she even gets snotty about it.
Oh, and while you're at it, I'd like to rent that new Smith & Wesson Model 422.
Oh, the 22 semi-auto.
Yes.
She's getting cocky now.
Yeah.
My brain was going like if you want to sell an instructional video to teach people how to properly use guns, why single out half your audience, right?
Yeah.
Because they just make this and they put it at the gun shows.
Mm-hmm.
And the husbands go, ooh.
Oh, I'll buy this for my lady friends.
It's selective marketing. It's
or if they actually like drag their wives to the gun show and she's
He'll,
like, oh,
honey,
honey,
look, yeah, you can learn about firearms.
Maybe,
oh, this
sure.
video's made for me.
I do want to highlight the one point.
Your cynicism has reached peak levels.
No,
Rich. Here I am naively thinking about marketing and selling this video for profit, but you're one step ahead.
There's one thing that happens that is woman-focused in this entire video, and that is when Hair Helmet Fellow presents her with various choices of earmuffs.
Proper ear protection is a must.
Because she's a lady.
It matches her outfit.
Yeah, green and yellow, like her scarf and shirt.
Yeah.
She's just a Packers
This is
fan.
offensive.
It has to match the ear protection to her outfit.
Yes, she had a green shirt and a yellow ascot scarf.
Yeah. And frankly, she went green. I would have gone yellow. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was the only thing that we could be like, they put that in to be like a sop to like, oh, this is what women do.
I can relate to this lady.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
In 60 fucking minutes, that's it.
I think I'm ready to shoot now.
You're right. That's next. But now let's take a break.
Stare at the mountains for a little while.
I thought they were gonna have like a date montage where they were falling in love.
I'm not going to say it's not informative. It's extremely informative to the point that it's dry.
Or they're sometimes referred to as handguns because they're supported only with the hands.
Yeah, this one's okay.
I hope this ends with her blowing some punk to Kingdom Come.
I need some.
Just turns horribly violent.
Yeah.
Just ends with Dylan finding the gun. It was all the different types of guns and the caliber of bullets and how it was very informative.
And like even just when you're shooting, don't hitch this way, don't do this. Like it was very informative. I just don't understand the marketing of it particularly.
I think Rich is right. It was a gateway drug.
I'll call you and give you the instructor's number.
Okay.
Bye.
I'll call him first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Thanks.
What you just witnessed is an incident that could happen in any number of homes.
Having a friend over? What was the role of Major Dad in this?
Oh, he just cashed a paycheck.
Okay.
He was our sexy Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, but he's like presumably in his own living room.
Oh, that definitely looked like his man cave.
They brought the camera. At some point, he starts looking really irritated.
NRA certified instructors and local shooting ranges can be found by inquiring at nearby gun shops.
Angry.
He is angry.
He doesn't want to be doing this shit.
This is like the third take, and he's like, I'm
He
done.
thought this was gonna take an hour, but it took him like that long to set up.
Yeah, it's been all day. Like I was gonna.
And I assume that's because it took them longer to shoot it than he would have liked. It's like you got an hour, and it's
Yeah,
like,
that last scene with him, he's saying his lines with a little bit of spice behind him.
Yeah, there's just. Do you know how much fucking what I have to chop today?
Look, all I want to know is what happened to poor Dylan.
Dylan got clawed to death by a raccoon and knocked over the garbage can.
They found him.
Became a full circle. The problem became the solution. Mom went out and got a gun and learned all about the guns, but really the raccoon was what made the noise in the first place.
But we love guns. We love the guns. We love the NRA.
We get the best guns.
It ended up clawing
Every time I see the guns, they cry.
She didn't even need the gun.
The raccoons are crying in the dumpsters.
Dylan was in his room because he never leaves his room because he just spends all day watching TV.
Oh
my God!
How was that?
That was great. Wow.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did.
Good shooting.
So after A Woman's Guide to Firearms, not firearm safety, just firearms.
Yeah.
There's no safety involved.
No, it's 100% informational.
Rich spun the wheel and we landed on TV and Me. The puppetry episodes, 10 puppetry episodes by Dale and Liz Von Segen. Jay, tell us all about TV and Me.
Oh God, this is how long? This video felt like it was 2 hours long.
It's not that long.
It's 10 episodes, which are like 3-4 minute little things where this fucking lady just nags at this poor little puppet about the fact that he watches TV.
You know, if you spend too much time in front of the television, it makes it difficult to get other things done.
She is such a nag.
Yeah.
Just awful.
Absolutely insufferable.
Slick, if you ask me, I think your TV habits are turning your brains into marshmallows.
So who's asking you?
What a judgy, uptight bitch.
Slick, stop coming to your window. When she calls.
Just ignore her. You don't have to talk to this lady.
You can close the window.
She's a fucking nag.
Close the window. Don't go to Luigi's anymore because it's never open.
It's an anti-television religious video made to look like Sesame Street.
Yeah.
That they can play on television.
That you have to watch on TV.
No, I think it was on public access.
No, I could definitely see it being
That's on
shown.
TV. That's TV.
Oh, yeah. But that's what I mean.
This probably wasn't public access.
No, this feels like a privately distributed tape for like
This was
Sunday
this.
school.
Yeah.
Why did they make them 10 episodes?
I'll tell you where they aired this.
Because it's 10 weeks of programming.
No.
Yeah, it says it on the thing.
Yeah.
You show one and you discuss with your Sunday school students, do you watch too much TV? What do you watch on the TV?
But there's really not a lot of progression from episode to episode until like the last 2 or 3.
Okay.
Because the first ones are just, what's her name, Liz? Liz, she walks past Luigi's restaurant.
Cafe that's always closed.
It's always closed. And then she yells to this poor puppet. What's his name?
Slick! Slick!
Slick! She yells to Slick, come to the window so I can bitch at you like an asshole about the fact that you watch TV.
And Slick's like, no! I'm watching TV! Fuck off, Liz!
Stay away from me, Liz. I'm trying to watch
Slick, come here. I have to judge you based on what you do in your free time.
Oh, you're never going to learn.
No, see, that's the question. That's the big question. Slick, to me, looked like a parrot or a lobster. But he had the voice of like a 58-year-old man.
Like
who
a
was
biker.
angry. But she kept saying, did you do your homework? So the implication was that Slick was a child.
Yeah, he lived with his family,
But
his
he
mom and his
sounded
sister.
like he sounded like fucking Brian Cox in Succession. I only wish she told Liz to fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Wow.
Because he sounded like a grizzled old man who looked like a
That's because he was
lobster
voiced
parrot
by Liz's husband, IRL.
who was a grizzled old
Who is a
man.
grizzled old man.
I wonder how our friend Slick is doing today.
Leave him alone!
I hope this one is just her, like, just knocking and he just won't come.
Yeah.
Go away, I'm busy!
Slick, you're not watching TV again, are you?
What do you care? None of your fucking business.
Liz, we gotta make a video telling kids not to watch the violent stuff on TV. I'll play a children's character.
Wear your plainest dress.
Don't show any skin, Liz.
Don't unbutton your top button, Liz. Put a googly eye on my eyes, Liz.
Crank the frump up to 11.
Put the nag to 12.
High frump.
Come on, let me help you.
He's dead!
You can see the hand.
Oh, God.
Did the hand pull out?
You saw the hand pull out.
Oh, God.
But okay, so if little what
Slick.
Slick.
why didn't Slick have a voice like a child? Wasn't Slick voiced by a child? It's me, Slick.
They did not have children available.
So immediately, as grown-ups, as adults, or I guess rational people, we witness Slick appear in his window, and he's like, "It's me, Slick," and we're like, "Okay, Slick is a grown-ass man." Yeah.
He is an Oscar the Grouch knockoff.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's exactly where I was going. They wanted to draw that parallel. I mean, even before they threw him into the trash can in like episode
right.
5 or whatever.
It's true.
See ya!
Whoa! He killed himself.
What the fuck?
They really were. Yeah, he's the ornery thing. So yeah, like I definitely agree with you on that.
Because when I find it, I'm going to peel his old skin back.
Better clean up the mess, Slick.
So you're like, why is Liz, this elderly woman who's hanging out on Sesame Street?
She's middle-aged like us, Mike.
Okay, she's probably 28 years old.
Wow.
It's hard to tell with that feathered hair.
It's hard to tell, but why is she lecturing a fictional puppet who's 68.
Oh, because she's a nag who gets in everybody else's business.
That's what comes across.
And unfortunately, there's only one other person that lives on this block, and it's Slick. So
Oh my God.
He gets the brunt of her nagging.
She never talks to his mom or his sister that apparently exist. She just apparently wanders into his house to yell at him.
She has nothing better to do than to bother Slick.
Hey, Slick! Oh, he's probably watching some old movie. Slick, what are you doing? Slick! Slick! Oh, Slick! Slick! Slick!
Go away, I'm busy.
Yeah.
All he wants to do is watch Marshmallow Men from Mars.
She comes home from shopping with her fucking Frosted Flakes and she's just like, Slick, why are you being such a fucking lazy loser watching TV?
Slick, come to the window so I can bitch at you and judge you.
Slick, what are you doing?
What do you want, Liz? I'm really busy.
Well, I'm sorry, Slick, but what were you doing?
Yeah, we know what Slick's like.
Everyone had an answer.
That's why they call him Slick. Yeah.
Just waiting for the cafe to open.
Have you finished your homework?
Oh, that's what you do. Like the passive-aggressive horse shit.
She's awful.
Yes, she's the worst.
Don't you think doing your homework is just a little more important than some silly old movie?
No.
Before it gets to all the Jesus stuff, she's just super judgy. She's like, why would you do that? Why would you watch violence on TV? He's like, the stuff that Slick is describing that's on the TV sounds awesome. And particularly given that it was 1990 or whatever, and it's on like one of, 17 channels because cable wasn't that great, I would totally watch that.
How disgusting. All those dead people.
Oh, we clean out all the dead people from the bottom of the TV every morning. Violence. That's my favorite.
He's like, violence, car crashes.
Wrestling,
Wow.
right?
Wrestling. So much wrestling. Wrestling was at a peak back then.
B-movies.
How'd you get that? When did you go to the fridge?
Don't worry about it.
When did he leave?
He's magic.
Jesus is magic.
Stop judging me.
I was looking and I was like, oh, Jay drank all of his spotted cow, and then
Jay, you shouldn't drink so much.
You should take all the money you spent on beer and give it to the church.
Oh,
that's
God.
right. That's right.
Look, Liz just came from the beauty shop. She said, do your worst.
And they did.
And then she went up to fucking Slick and just judged him about his TV habits.
She's buying Frosted Flakes, eating that processed sugar.
Right?
Bitch.
That's way worse for you
Yeah,
than TV.
Slick
I
should have
say
turned
as
that
I
around
drink
on
my
her.
cola.
Jesus didn't eat processed sugar. Action.
Action. Go.
Oh, Liz.
Where's your baguette?
Why we're at the grocery store, Liz?
He buys himself a toy car that he saw advertised on the TV, and he's upset because it breaks. And what does she do? Oh, you shouldn't take it back and give that money to me.
To the church.
Yeah, that's
Well,
when
she's
the
the
real
church
She's
Church
absolutely
representative
part
of
of
the
the church.
Yeah.
You said you saved all your allowance for 3 weeks.
That's right.
Did you take any money out for your tithe? Or for offerings for church?
Well, no, I only get $5 a week.
Jesus doesn't deserve that.
They can't have your money. I need to have your money.
I think you need to learn about priorities.
Well,
Did they make this video for Wheel of the Worst?
That's when the story arc comes into place, is in the last few episodes. The toy car story arc.
So what are the evils of television according to this video?
Oh, they don't know because they've never actually watched TV. this comes
It
off
does
like
come from that, yeah.
the attitude. It just feels like just somebody talking with authority about something they know nothing about. Is the impression I get.
So Liz and Scurvy.
Scurvy would have been way better.
It's a scurvy.
Is that why he has eyes in his eyes?
It's just an extra wound that came back.
Look, I'm in a lot of pain, and TV's the only thing that comforts me. Leave me alone, Liz.
Liz, my
You
scabs.
fucking jerk.
Okay, Liz dresses like a Mennonite, and she is on Sesame Street. And she comes to the window of...
She's on the Mexican equivalent of Sesame Street.
No.
and Liz says, Puppet, I have nothing better to do every day but to berate you about TV.
Oh my God.
I'm going to nag you about TV. Nag, nag, nag. Subtle hints. you should spend your free time doing your homework, talking to your family.
Read your Bible.
Bible.
Read your Bible instead of you could read a book,
That was a thing.
but the Bible is preferred.
Specifically, one book I'm thinking about.
But do everything but TV because TV is bad. It's gonna lead you to bad things.
Yeah, it's
that are
like
non-religious.
But Marshmallow Man from Where Mars is on, and I want to see that.
Scurvy loves TV.
It's 1990. We don't own any VCRs, even though we have 6 TVs.
Liz, forget about the Bible. Let me show you a movie. It's called The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Did you do the voice for him? I'm just like,
Unbutton your shirt some more, Liz.
Come on, dressed like my grandma.
Give us your wrinkly old neck.
Oh my God, he's dead!
What happened?
He died! And he's taking his last breath.
This feels like an act of desperation by
Well,
religious people.
Yes.
Because they're like, it's
yeah.
1990. Oh God, TVs are everywhere. We're losing our kids to church.
Oh,
They're
God.
not going to church.
Ren and Stimpy is showing the most horrible, Mighty Mouse showing cocaine on the
Something called
TV.
MTV, and
Oh, God.
we're losing our
So
kids.
corrupted.
If that were it, I'd be kind of okay with it. The fact that the real underlying motivation is, oh God, there goes our money.
Yes.
Is where
yes.
they lose me.
That's the arc of the last few episodes.
Yeah.
Is don't give your money to toys that you see advertised on TV. Give it to the church.
It gets so specific and blatant.
Yeah, specific. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not just.
It's not just get your money back
Go
and you should
outside.
spend
Don't
that
watch
on...
TV and rot your brain. Go outside and play in a park. No, give your money to us.
God wants us to give Him first place in our lives with our time, our
God
talent,
wants us to give him
and our money.
She literally said, and our money.
Oh my God.
Our time, our attention, and our money.
That's right.
You're just a shell, Liz.
I don't think they're trying to make a fortune getting the lunch money from little kids who are watching TV.
They're trying to say if you have spare money.
They're
That's
just
literally
saying,
what they're doing.
Yeah, literally, but
I have it. I'm gonna take that car back to the store where I got it and see if they'll give my money back. And if they do, I'll put it all in the offering at church. And if they don't, I'll put the car in there.
If they don't, I'll burn the building down.
Jesus told me to kill you.
No, it's literally the last episode is, oh, I'm not going to give that $15 to the church. I'm going to give $20 to the church because I made more money from doing good things, helping my neighbors, and I'm going to give that to the church.
Are you going to give the $15 to the church?
No, God, did you read the Bible? Absolutely not. Yeah! I will not give $15 to the church.
$20 to the church with the money.
I will not give $15.
Here it comes.
But I
Everybody
will give $20. And I've learned something important. I'm not stuck on TV anymore.
you did it, Slick.
You slick?
I'm getting cornholed for Jesus.
It's not
If she
about.
were nagging him to live closer to the teachings of Jesus, that would be one thing.
Fine.
But she specifically wants his fucking money.
No, but
Give me your fucking money. Oh, hey, what? You know what? Give me $5 extra than what I asked for before, God damn it.
It's a motivation. It's not literally about the actual $20. It's
I
about,
don't
But
know
it really,
about that, Mike.
but it really is.
No.
I'm with Rich on this.
It's
it
about
really
it's about
is.
changing the hearts and minds of young people to give more.
They wheel this out in like a Sunday school, and they play like the first 5 minutes, and then it goes to black. Then the pastor comes out, probably does an extended speech, and then it ends with, tell your parents to give to church next week.
If you thought Rich was cynical about the first video, he's way more cynical about this one, and I'm with him. 100%. It feels like a fucking cash grab.
Not literal cash. It's more of a
Literal
cultural.
cash
It's
grab.
a cultural grab.
It's only a cultural grab in the sense that they're trying to manipulate you to give you their cash via
How much
cultural...
money can a lobster puppet really have?
$20 apparently. They start at the lunch money, and then they build it to the.
Yes.
For the purpose of extracting money.
Yeah. So either they want his money or they want his money.
No, they
That's what we're getting.
All right.
they don't want the literal $20. The $20 is a lifetime.
Jay, that's just a coincidence.
The $20 is a lifetime of devotion to the church.
Oh my God.
Hey-ya!
Slick,
Fucking killer!
is that you?
Well, it ain't Santa Claus.
Why are
Of
you in my
course
house?
it's me.
Didn't recognize
Get the
you in
fuck
that.
out of here! Liz, I chased the locks. You still show up.
Well, it sounds like plenty of blood and guts.
Oh, blood and guts are okay. They just can't rip a guy apart.
So that's what they're going for is they want devotion.
They want the money. Long term. Not the literal $20. They don't care about that $20 bill that they show.
They don't care about his money. They just care about his money.
They want. Yes,
Is
exactly.
what you're saying, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes, no.
I get you. I get you. I understand what you're saying.
They're trying to brainwash him from a young age.
It hurts.
So yeah, it's like they want his money, but like they want his money.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
I guess I don't,
getcha.
Mike. I guess I don't.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I get for not being
Let me
in
rephrase
whatever
it.
religion this is. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you're leaving parts
That you're
out.
saying I'm right.
Yeah, but you're not painting the whole picture.
Only Mike
You're
can
not.
win an argument by agreeing with the other side.
It's amazing.
Can we talk about the lady who turns into a dry erase board?
So,
Oh my
Mike,
God,
what
oh
you're
my
saying
God.
is you're not painting the entire picture on the canvas that's on the easel.
Transition.
You got it. You beat me to the punch.
Fuck off!
Wow.
Let's talk about fire safety for kids, which has nothing to do with fire safety.
Yeah.
Not nothing, but very little.
Well, we have to explain this now. How did we get to? Because we didn't watch what we landed.
The wheel
No.
was spun and we landed on
Grandpa's
Grandpa's magical
shit
toys. Grandpa's fun toys, magical toys.
But through a clerical error, that's
we
not
put
the
the
tape that was
Yeah.
in the case.
By clerical error, you mean that you put the wrong tape in the box.
Look, let's not point fingers.
I'm already doing it.
Somebody messed up somewhere.
Okay.
And we watched the wrong tape.
Basil, how did we get out of here?
When you're in school, or when you're in a movie theater, or when you're in a store, you must have a plan.
Josh, tell
Yeah.
us all about fire safety for kids as you perceive it.
Well, there's a classroom and there are some kids in it. And then the teacher fucking...
90s kids.
Whoa, there's
Whoa.
hats are to weird sides, polka dots. I don't remember what the 90s were, Mike.
I don't.
It's fine.
It was
Anyway,
lots of oversized T-shirts. That's all it was.
So what happens is there's a classroom full of kids and the teacher just wanders away, and the kids start drawing stuff on a canvas that's on an easel, and that somehow brings the easel to life. And it's terrifying.
It summons the demon.
They run up and they start drawing something on the little easel.
I really thought they were just gonna draw fart like
Yeah,
Raising
they're
Arizona.
like, and then remember that one kid was like, he's like, oh.
He felt bad, but then the other girl was like, "Oh, go, go, go!"
Yeah, we couldn't tell if he was disappointed or embarrassed or upset.
There was a
bad
very
actor.
There was something going on.
A
with
strong
him.
mix of emotions was
Yeah.
happening, and I understand why, because all of a sudden, shoop, shoop, Eldritch horror.
Yeah, it's executed as this weird like body horror transformation. It's creepy, like genuinely creepy.
It's somewhere in between Pennywise and Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it's Beazle the Easel.
And Beazle the Easel is there to tell you that you have so much to learn.
Yapparoo!
She goes through, like in a 3-minute song, she's like, be safe crossing the road, be safe doing this, that, the other thing. And it's just packed full of all these things you have to be safe about. But you know what, never mind, because a fire alarm.
Learning to be careful in certain things.
Wear a fucking
Baseball
hat.
helmet, batter's helmet, grill, buttons,
Yelling.
stranger danger.
Have they done
Don't-
shoelaces yet?
Run!
Yeah!
Don't get into cars. Only adults can drive cars.
Learning something's good.
Don't touch the pan, it's hot.
Learning to count money.
Oh.
Change. She's taking the bus by herself.
When it's safe to
Fall safety.
Get a prize out of
Buttering your bread. It's dangerous.
Oh my God.
Your bath water is too hot.
Mike, what's wrong? This is not an elderly video. This is the opposite of an elderly video.
What? What?
I would assume the plan was that she would star in a series of videos, right? Maybe?
Which is apparently the case, because this is a character that has been created by someone else, and she says, "I'm back."
Does she?
Yeah.
No.
So this is apparently not the first. Well, and that's why maybe some of the kids are excited and some of them are kind of a little trepidatious because they don't know how to feel about Beazle the Easel, and I understand.
I take umbrage with the fact that she's calling herself an easel when she's quite clearly a canvas crossed with some paintbrushes.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I think she's just a slop-ass easel.
No.
The kids have been doing a bad job painting, and they get paint all over her, and she's white. I mean, easels don't have to be wood tone, right?
She's white like a canvas?
No, she's white like a painted white easel.
What about her brush hands?
Well, that's a problem.
What are you doing, Beazle?
Me, my very self, I'm making a plan.
What's a plan?
None of this really matters because we need to spend about 5 minutes having a rousing tune about Hector the smoke detector.
Lady the Easel, Beazle the Easel in our other, because we watched the fire safety video.
She's not in that.
I think this is unrelated. I think this is a separate talking smoke alarm.
Hector is in the video with Rich.
That's not Hector.
No,
that's not Hector.
I think that's just a separate talking smoke detector.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
What?
I'm Hector,
He's Hector.
the smoking.
Yeah.
Can we get a side-by-side visual comparison?
It can't be the same.
He's got a bright red nose, the other one.
Yo, you're looking at the bomb diggity numero uno smoke detector. That's me, Seymour Smoke.
Seymour, his name is Seymour.
Look at that! Oh!
So Jason Alexander is Seymour, the talking smoke alarm. This is Hector,
the fire
detector.
So we have a fire safety for kids with Hector, the smoke detector, who is not the previous Seymour, the smoke detector.
Yeah.
Who's teaching a handful of fat kids in an elementary school.
Hey, there's only one fat kid.
There's a couple. About fire safety, also general safety. Also, she's a living.
She's trying to warn him about 9/11.
Yeah,
is what's happening.
That's the big thing.
What else happens?
She calls for 9/11 and there's fire because jet fuel can't melt steel beams, and then they go visit the fire department and they see trucks.
Yeah.
She did draw a picture, or someone drew a picture of some flaming things heading towards the building.
A house.
Yeah.
It was a house.
There's good fire.
And there's bad fire.
Oh, good fire, bad fire.
Oh,
Tell us
yeah.
all about good fire, bad fire, Jay.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's good fire and there's bad fire.
That's a lie, Jay.
It's all bad fire.
No.
What's good fire?
Good fire is birthday candles, but only when there's a parent around.
Okay, thank
What about
Bad
cigarettes?
fire is when there's what?
What about cigarettes?
Bad fire.
There's only fire.
Oh, that's a good. That's a
Is that a good fire or a bad fire?
It's a good fire when you're like stressed out. It's a bad fire when you get lung cancer.
Bad fire.
Yeah.
It's a bad fire when you fall asleep with it still in your hand.
Oh.
Why is it bad fire?
Because there should always be an adult around that you know when there's fire.
What if the adult that's around you when there's fire, what if they're horribly drunk?
Good fire!
Is that a good fire then, or is that a bad fire?
I mean, maybe they cover that in volume 2. We didn't see the whole series of Beazle the Easel tapes, so.
Say, what would you want to cook on a barbecue with Dad?
Oh, so then the teacher comes back in. Thank God she's relieved that Beazle the Easel has left, except that Beazle the Easel is still lurking behind them.
Yeah.
And then they go in a fireboat. The end.
Yeah, that's a creepy hard cut. The teacher comes in, it's just an easel, and then we just hard cut to.
Only the children could see Beazle the Easel.
What's that, Mrs. Clark?
It's a fireboat. Sometimes firefighters.
What?
Oh, she's still there.
How would you all like to go for a ride?
Beazle the Easel, is that the most terrifying children's character we watched on a wheel tape?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's Eloise Cole. But I think this is creepier.
Yeah.
Beasel's high.
I mean, Eloise Cole was a clown.
Eloise Cole was just like generic clown. It's weird because it's related to like grieving death.
The grief clown, yeah.
But this is something that's aimed at children, and we see Beazle the Easel like morph. We see like a transformation, and it's creepy.
And it looks like a segment on a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Yeah.
Like kind of creepy, like a dream about a silly thing, but it's really evil.
It's coming to life.
Yeah.
Children, I am the easel.
She looks like she's gonna take kids and put them in her canvas and like draw like knives flying at them on her canvas.
Oh, not even that. She's just going to assume them and trap them, and now you can't escape the canvas.
Yeah, but like horrible things are gonna happen to them in the drawing as they're trapped in her canvas.
They could just be Daffy Duck.
Horrible things happen to Daffy Duck.
That's true.
Good fire or bad fire?
It's a mystery because on one hand, she looks like some crackpot idea, some basement idea. I'm gonna make my own idea, make a fortune making safety videos, but the production value is too high for it to be one crackpot.
Even on the back, like the one picture of her on the back, you don't see the hand brushes, you don't really see the hairbrush. It's just a weirdo in a metal helmet, which is vague.
Like other than her, the production value on this pretty decent.
Oh, it's fine.
Which makes me wonder why they thought her look and costume was good.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
What are you doing, Beagle?
Checking the door if it's hot.
Always test a door before leaving. If it's hot, then you need to go to another door. Okay, let's try this.
It looks like she should be in Return to Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird. There's a weird.
Let's go with the cartoon fire detector.
But this Beazle the Easel was created by somebody. It's in the credits. And so
it's not just some crazy person that made their own video.
No, he had this whole idea like, oh, that's a good character. We'll hire an actor to play this character.
It's a bad call.
In a series of videos. Oh, it's a terrible call. But it felt weird. Maybe we jumped in at the wrong spot because it felt maybe it would have been more clear if we'd seen the first video of this series, whatever it was.
Or maybe this was the first and they just never made any more.
We don't know. I feel like there had to have been something before because she does say, I'm back.
We need more of Beazle's backstory.
Yeah. And the kids are so excited to see Beazle. There's something there that we missed. Whether it's in a video or not, I don't know, but there's something that's definitely missing from our experience
You
of it.
plan out a series, and you don't necessarily, there's no really intended start point, so she can just say, I'm back at the start of every fucking one.
Because this is the show.
What?
Mike's
Are you asking why we talk?
I think
we're
Mike's
talking
having an
about this?
existential crisis.
Why are we talking about this?
Talking about Beazle
at all?
Easel.
Well,
because that's what we watched.
Can we visit the fire department? Yupperoo! Come on!
Oh no.
You could visit the hospital.
Beazle knows all the firefighters.
Beazle gets around.
Why is there a hole in your unitard, Beazle? Where are the cracks?
Me, myself, I call that easy access.
Or Beazle access.
Wow.
So in my very quick research, I discovered that this is the only Beazle the Easel video.
No shit.
Fucked up.
Unless, I mean, I didn't dig too deep, but from what I saw, this was it.
No shit.
If you Google Beazle the Easel, this one tape is the only thing that comes up.
Somebody might not have enough sense to watch this and say, oh God, that's creepy.
You should leave your home and do it.
Get out, Beazle's in there.
What should you do in case of fire? Learn what to do.
Well, everyone, it's we watched a bunch of stuff.
You want me to pick one of these?
Yeah, we watched Woman's Guide to Firearms, TV and Me, which is
oh my God,
Liz and Skank. What's his name?
Scabies? What's his name?
Slick. It
Liz
should
and
be Skank.
And Fire Safety for Kids, starring Beazle the Easel, the one and done kids. Featuring a lady in a skin-tight
tie-dye outfit.
Tie-dye outfit with arm brushes and a head brush who teaches kids to play
play by the rules.
Oh my God, could you be more drunk?
So, Woman's Guide to Firearms TV and me and Fire Safety for Kids were Rich.
My vote.
Yeah, but just tell me what
I'm
you're
going.
voting.
I'm going into unprecedented territory here. I'm giving best of the worst to Strong Against Crime.
Okay, he's going off the table. Off the table, everybody, off the table.
The first ever consecutive Wheel of the Worst episode winner.
That's fair. That's fair. You're full in your rights to do that.
Yeah.
Strong Against Crime. Manhunting the TV. Boop, boop, boop.
Gouge the eyes.
Gouge
the eyes.
Fuck everything else. That's Strong Against Crime was a sample. Jay, your best of the worst pick.
Jay.
I'm going to give it to TV and Me. It's one I probably hated the most, but it was also the most entertaining to watch because I liked Slick. He seemed like a pretty cool dude. I would hang out with Slick.
It's because you're his voice, right?
Yeah. Little known facts, spoilers, everybody. I did the voice of Slick.
I love Slick.
Slick seems like a nice guy.
Slick is our counterculture hero. And used to be on T-shirts and.
I love Slick.
Justice for Slick.
The memes and all that. Yeah.
We have to free him from the tyranny of Liz.
Liz.
Yeah.
Can I vote for Surviving Edge Weapons?
No. Pick one of these three. Only
No.
Rich has the right to vote for. Only Rich has off-table vote.
I'm not mad at that. God bless you. Yeah.
You got to vote on the table.
Okay. No, I'll go.
Best of the worst.
Yeah, I'm going with The Woman's Guide to Firearms because it was the most informative tape that we watched today.
That's fair. I'm going with A Woman's Guide to Firearms as well.
Oh my God!
Because
the video we were most bored by.
Oh, it was terrible.
No. When it comes to best of the worst, we don't want to give Liz any credit.
Fuck Liz.
I don't want to give Liz credit, but I don't want to. You know what? Justice for Stinky or whatever his name is.
No.
Slick. Justice for Slick.
Slick is a puppet.
And you know, it's not like Slick wasn't engaging, but I didn't take anything away from that because I'm not going to give all my money to the church, and I'm going to keep watching TV, Jay.
Yeah.
Do you know how many fucking fucking YouTube cooking videos I watch? So many.
I'm watching TV. I'm starting fires.
No, and honestly,
I'm owning my own firearm.
No, and I'm with Mike on this because here's the thing. You know, no, I didn't
watching
want you to stop watching
firearms,
and I'm not
and
going to
I'm
give
enjoying this because
Better clean up the mess, Slick.
Like there's some educational value.
Yes.
I learned a lot about firearms and why I don't want them in my house.
How could she do this to me?
Oh, Rich just wants to bring everybody together in a one world state. I learned right now. I agree to bring everybody together. Yeah, it's actually
Peel his old skin back.
No, okay, I'm sorry. That's John Kaepernick. I don't know. From John Kaepernick. They played water, right?
Here come all the laptops.
Was that a year? Nobody knows the story. No, okay.
Fuck off!
They played water, right? Rich is bad.